What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Maverick Man 101. Got a video today from Man Talk, the reason why men are walking away from dating. Let's go.
Watch how crazy perspective is. So, I'm 30 years old. I'm single. I live at home.
Okay.
I just spent the last year running around trying to figure out stuff, and I'm back at home. My job is hard.
Okay.
All my friends are getting married and engaged, and I'm not.
That's what happens.
Life just every day feels the same sometimes.
Right.
Sometimes I'm like, what the heck am I doing? Or I am 30 years old, you guys, and I live at home because I just spent the last year traveling around and doing whatever I wanted, meeting so many people, having so much flexibility, and now I get to live at home and try and save to buy my own place and spend this quality time with my family that I'll never have again. And I haven't met my person yet, which is so cool because I still get to fall in love for the first time with someone new.
Yeah, first version is reality, second version is
copium. I can smell the copium. Hey, it is okay. We don't always get our way, but he's up on that copium.
Now, sweetie, listen. The wall is getting so close, you can actually smell the bricks.
Yeah. I think that this woman is completely delusional, but this is what happens, right? They spend their late teens, 20s chasing the dragon, right? Trying to find that ultimate Chad, or rather trying to keep him, right? Because they'll get him, they'll have fun with him. But he's doing other things, right? He has other women in his life. He's doing other stuff. He's busy. This can't keep him, right? Now, she's not a bad looking woman, right? I'm sure if she really wanted to, she could have found somebody to be with her, but she didn't want it, right? She didn't want that man who would have treated her nice, went to work every day, came home, took care of the family, and took care of her. That guy's boring. That guy doesn't look like Chad, right? He doesn't make her want to rip his clothes off, right? Pause. So therefore, that guy gets discarded, right? It is what it is. So now she's living at home with her parents, traveling. Hey man, look, any woman that travels, backpacks across Europe, goes to African countries to volunteer and all this other stuff, man, they've been out there thotting. Let me tell you, don't trust it. They out there thotting, and can't nobody call them on it because ain't nobody see it. Let's keep going.
The wall is getting so close, you can actually smell the bricks.
I am inevitable.
My advice: stop posting cringe on TikTok and move out of your mom's basement.
Bro, my homegirl's messaging me, right, and tells me a guy and her, chatting on a dating app. I guess the guy's like, hey, when are you free? I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. And she goes, oh, Tuesday I have a doctor's appointment. Wednesday I can go out. I'm free. Bro, guy's yapping to her on text. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. No message. Why are you messaging a woman asking when she's free if you're not gonna follow up?
Because he found a more attractive woman to go out with, or during those few days of texting, he decided he doesn't like her. Or both. Probably both. But by all means, continue to cringe.
It's just very weird. It's like, what are we doing? We've literally lost the plot so bad. But you know what it is? It's like, a lot of these guys out here nowadays, one, PORN has fried your brain, okay? Number two, you're listening to all kind of red pill podcast daddies that don't get baddies. You're taking their advice on what to do and how to get a baddie, and that, what? Number three, you've missed the fundamental stage. What are the fundamentals? The fundamentals are when I was a child growing up. When I was 14, 15 years old, bro, and I got a baddie's phone number in high school, you know what I had to do? I had to grow some balls. And I had to literally call her house phone, not knowing if her grandmother was picking up, her grandfather, her brother, her sister, her mother, her father, and be like, hi, good afternoon. My name is Sebastian. I'm calling to talk to Jessica. Is she available?
Okay, I'll give him that last part because that is true. Not sure how old this brother is, but I am a millennial, right? So if you're a millennial, um, I guess, what is that? Of course, Gen X had to do that. I think that kind of went out the door with Gen Z, that whole calling the house thing, right? To see if the girl is available. Man, real quick, I remember I was talking to this one girl in high school and I called her house, right? She was like, hey, look, call my house after practice. So I was like, all right, bet. Called her house. And her mom answered the phone and her mom grilled me for like 2 minutes, right? No, don't know where the dad was. I mean, maybe he was working. I'm not sure. But so I get that point, right? Why are you calling my daughter? Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing? And I'm like, ma'am, I'm just trying to see what your daughter doing. Put her on the phone, right? So yes, this generation, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, of course, Gen Beta, once they get older, they're dealing with the dating sense in terms of you don't have to call the house or call her parents, looking for her, right? So that is different. So I'll give him that. The rest of this stuff is complete nonsense. Number one, that guy owes that girl nothing, right? He owes her nothing. If he wanted to ghost her, he could. Women do it all the time. He didn't want her. It's okay. The other thing is, it seems like that guy was begging that girl for attention. No, it's like, look, I get it. We're all busy. We all work, but just give her a directive. Hey, look, Friday night, 8 p.m. here. I'll be there, right? You don't show up, it is what it is, right? But this whole like, oh, well, maybe I can, if you got 2 seconds, if you got a minute, you already passing the ball off to her. That's crazy work. But let's continue.
Because we went from that to you guys being like, well, if she doesn't message me first, da 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 da. You know what it is? You guys are like overestimating the amount of opponents that there are out there. She's probably talking to other bro. Okay. Do you know how many baddie homegirls I have that are strictly my friends? What? Do you know how many baddie homegirls I have that are strictly my friends?
Comrade, sounds to me like you're not getting any baddies either.
So They can shoot it to me 100%. And they sit at home. They chill. They send me screenshots of guys being lame, guys not making plans, guys not like... The fact that like you guys start off in the red is very alarming. Why would I take her to dinner when she's texting 50 other dudes? Why would I take her to dinner just to be finessed for a meal? Bro, if you actually had game... What? If you actually had game...
Game, you say?
Game, dudes,
Sebastian, is this your TikTok page and... is this you?
Getting a manicure just to remember what it feels like to hold hands.
So, the guy who needs to get a manicure to remember how holding hands feels is gonna teach the rest of us how to have game and get baddies.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
I just think, again, I gave him the last point with the phone stuff, but all that other stuff... Look, man, this guy, I don't know who this guy is. I mean, respect to him. I'm not coming at anybody, but it's just like, look, man, men don't owe women anything, right? And the guys who are telling them that, yeah, sure. Why should they just be a free meal, right? And this guy, I mean, look, man, men who just constantly with the baddie. I mean, look, man, there is not that many of them out here, right? I don't know this guy's life, but just to continuously keep saying the word baddie, right? Oh, you don't know about a baddie, it is just, it's a little bit much, right? So, again, men owe these women nothing, right? Crazy.
Sebastian, your services are not required.
Dismissed.
And you took...
Dismissed!
I love when men are like, your content would be better if you include men. Go follow a male creator then.
I'm a woman. I'm going to talk about gender-based violence. We live in a patriarchy, so every single piece of content out there is essentially catered to men. There are thousands of industries catered to men. Most marketing is catered to men. You asking me to include you in my content about feminism is genuinely part of the problem. If you don't like it, go follow someone else.
A few moments later.
If men would actually listen to us,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sweetie, didn't you just tell us to go listen to other men instead of you? What gives?
guys would realize that feminism also benefits you. Feminism at its core is about dismantling existing structures that harm women. Also, on the flip side, it's about...
Wait, I'm sorry. What did Dad say? I'm going to address this at a point, but it said why feminism is good for men and why all men should be feminists. I'm sure this is written by a feminist. If this is written by a man, straight beta... This is crazy. This is crazy. Why feminism is good for men. Okay. And look at the guy in the picture. Look at this cupcake. Real men are feminists. Jeez Louise, man. Hey, you know, you can't save men. You really can't. Some of these guys, man, and I think at some point you can't even blame women because men like this exist. That's why. That's why. Let's finish hearing what she has to say.
That harm women. Also, on the flip side, it's about intersectionality. We don't like toxic masculinity. We don't like the fact that, yeah, men can't cry. That
Oh, shut up.
Oh, right. You need us to dismantle a system that you're not strong and independent enough to dismantle yourselves.
Just like a woman.
But, sweetie, let's use logic.
How dare...
If what you said is true, and we live in a patriarchy and everything is catered to us, why would I, as a man, help you dismantle that system that favors me? So I can cry like a little girl whenever life gets hard?
Right.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
Nah. Me and a lot of other men like me actually like the fact that we can control our emotions. It's called emotional intelligence. As for your offer to join feminism, go kick rocks.
Yeah. You know, shout out to this woman, you know, pleading for men to watch her content and to become feminist. But, I mean, look, I'm sure there's a ton of them out there, right? Like that guy in that article. But anytime you hear a woman talk about dismantling the patriarchy and everything like that, I mean, I guarantee you, if you talk to her about the history of feminism, where it came from, she probably has no clue, right? She'll talk about suffragists, but she'll have no clue that most women didn't even support it. She'll have no clue about a lot of the background behind Margaret Sanger, the Rockefeller Foundation, and how they pumped a lot of those images and messages out there. She'll have no clue about that, right? She'll only talk about suffrage and how the patriarchy was suffocating women and how, you know, motherhood is slavery and childbearing work and homework and all this other stuff is just ways to handicap and handcuff women, right? Just talking points for her, right? That make it sound good. The fact of the matter is, though, women benefited from patriarchy, and they still do. That's why she's asking men to help break it, right? They still do. They benefit from the protection. They still benefit benefiting from it. That's why they can get on OnlyFools and make money. That's why they can get on Instagram and do all this other stuff and get people to bow out the knee for their causes and their emotions and get men crashing out. You're still getting benefits from the ugly patriarchy.
Go kick rocks.
Do men notice when women are wearing fake eyelashes, or they have like fake boobs, or they've gotten a nose job, or their lips done?
Yeah, we do notice.
Or do men just say, "Oh my God, she's really pretty"?
Nah. If a woman had that much work done, a lot of us won't be saying she's so pretty. Some of us are gonna be like,
"Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Well, some of us are gonna be like,
I'd fuck her. You'd fuck her, wouldn't you?
and that's about it.
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
Shout out to Man Talk for that one. And you know, to this ma'am, you know, yeah, men know, right? Men know when they're wearing makeup and stuff like that. But you know, I mean, men aren't gonna stop looking for those women, right? Those baddies that the brother was talking about, they all dolled up, right? Makeup, fake stuff on their bodies, because that's what a lot of men desire, right? Especially once they start to make money, that's what they go after. So yes, men know, and a lot of men will say, hey, look, you know, I like you natural, right? But the guys that they want, the guys that they are attracted to, the top 5%, they will put on makeup and whatever they need to get those men. That's who they're doing it for. And more importantly, they're doing it so other women don't talk trash about them. That's why they're doing it, right? That's why they're putting on makeup. They're getting the BBLs. So other women don't crash out on them and talk trash and make them feel bad, right? That's really who it's for. It's not always for the man. A lot of times they're putting on makeup to talk trash about other women, or so that other women don't talk trash about them, right? Interesting. Well, again, shout out to Man Talk for this video. We are going to end it there for this one. Folks, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, eat well, sleep well, be well. I'll catch you guys later.